Hi there and welcome to my channel Blaze Faith Apparel. Today I'm going to show you how to stitch a scrunchie. I've got a few here. This is my favourite ones. The satin silk ones look so beautiful and it's really easy to find second-hand silk scarves or satin scarves in charity shops, which you can just make such unique, beautiful little gift ideas. So this video is going to be step by step. The good thing about scrunchies is you only need one piece of fabric, and I'll put all the measurements down below. And you can make lots of different sizes. So here I have 4 sizes. This is the 2 inch plus 5.5 inch for seam allowance. So 2.5 inch, 4.5 inch, 5.5 inch and 7.5 inch. So this one is crazy. For the bog standard ones, not really, you know, they're all special. For these ones, I do a 26 inch length. For these ones, I would recommend going 30 inch and 35 inch. So you want a little bit more, a lot more, yeah, for it to look like this. Otherwise, if you use the same amount of fabric, the ring wouldn't be as voluminous. See, the more fabric you do on a smaller one, the more closed it goes, so you can decide on the length that you like as well. You don't have to go with my measurements. This one has less fabric in it. Sorry, it's a little bit screwed up because this is one that I have worn quite a lot. Oh, it matches my top. Yeah, so you can see the difference a little bit. And the good thing about these scrunchies, it's definitely the best ones that you can sew, in my opinion anyway, because lots of the ones you find, they stitch the centre bit so they're together and then there's a stitch, so it's a lump and it sticks like that into the elastic, it stitches over and it just doesn't look very nice. This one, what we've done is it's stitched on the outside, you've got a little section like this, and it just looks a lot more professional and nice and clean. So just brilliant all around really. If you want to sell them, give them away as gifts, or add a collection for yourself, like I have my absolutely crazy collection here. Here we go. I do sell them, so I've not completely lost my mind. They are quite popular on market stalls if you ever do market stalls, and I do sell them on my Etsy shop. It's just a little something. They're just really easy to make, fun to make, and yeah, people love them. I have this one here, which is very popular. I don't know if any of you are Harry Potter fans, but if you can get hold of some of this fabric, oh, they're so beautiful and they're just such cute gift ideas. I'm having quite a few orders for these on my Etsy shop, so yeah, definitely a good one. They're so pretty. And yeah, so that's all of my talking over. So you will need the measurements that I'll put up. If you're doing the standard one, which will be this one, I'm going to do the small one. It's 2.5 inches wide and the length is 26 inches. So you can just cut that all out, and that's including your seam allowance and everything. And that's all you'll need, and then we'll get straight to making the scrunchie. I hope you enjoy it. Firstly, press your fabric down flat and cut out your pattern piece. For this one here, I am sewing 3.5 inch wide by 26 inch along. I have my pattern piece ready to go, so I'm just using this to save a bit of time. Now fold your fabric in half and place the right sides together. We are going to pin all the way along this edge, raw edge here. We are going to leave a 3 cm gap at both the beginning and end, as these sections will not be stitched. Starting 3 cm away from the edge, sew all the way along with a 1 cm seam allowance. When you get to the end, leave in a further 3 cm. we are going to turn the loop right side out, so get a safety pin and attach it to one end of the loop. And now we push the needle through, the safety pin through to the other end. You keep pulling, gather the fabric up, and as you get towards the end, the fabric will pull back through. And this is how your loop should look. Now we are going to press the loop flat. Now fold the hoop in half and match the ends together. Here we are going to pin the fabric right sides together all the way around, so match up all of the curved edge. This can be a little bit fiddly, we just have to use quite a few pins. And now we're going to stitch around the opening with a 1 centimetre seam allowance. Remember to backstitch at the beginning and end of this stitch. Make sure you remove the pins as you go around, and if you get to a section like this, just lift up the foot and lay the rest of the fabric flat. The loop will twist up underneath behind you and you can pull everything flat in front. Now we hold on to each side of the loop and pull. This will make all the inside stay inside, just like this, and it closes off everything really nicely. And this is the section that we will be stitching down, and this is the only closing, so it will make it look nice and neat. Now you have to measure your elastic, so pop your elastic around your wrist without pulling or anything. It's got to be loose. Measure around, make sure it's a nice easy fit, and add an extra 2 to 3 centimeters for tying your knot. Now we have to thread the elastic through the scrunchy loop, so attach a safety pin to one end of the elastic, and then we are going to grab our loop, and that hole of the opening we are going to pop the safety pin through that end and keep hold of the other end of the elastic to make sure it doesn't pull through till the end. And now gather up the fabric by pulling the elastic all the way through. Now unattach the safety pin and tie your elastic in a knot. Make sure you double knot this and pull on both ends of the thread to make sure it's tight, and then trim down any of your excess elastic. And this is the section that we are going to pin in place. Pin all the way along the opened edge, matching up both sides together like this. so they fit nice and neatly. Now we are going to head over to the sewing machine and stitch as close as you can to the edge. It's normally about 0.2 away from the edge is a good idea, just as close as you can, as close as you feel comfortable. Make sure you back stitch at the beginning and end of this stitch as well. Now our final step is to trim away any excess threads, and here we are, we have our finished scrunchie, so congratulations. Congratulations, you now have your scrunchie. There we go. Now I'll let you get to making yourself a multitude of these. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos, and follow me on Instagram, Blaze Faith Apparel. I would love to hear from you, so feel free to put a message down in the comments. And thank you for watching.